Hi guys, good morning everyone. Am I audible?
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let's just start with the session. So we were discussing about the constructor, right, yesterday?
The local chaining, file.
Yeah, correct. Just a minute, I'm opening Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse visible, right? Okay.
Sir.
Okay. So today, I believe you guys have understood what does a local chaining. It is nothing but a process of calling one constructor to the another constructor within the same class. Okay, and local chaining can be achieved by using this method. Remember, guys, there should be, you should be aware that is what is this keyword is going to do, this method what it is going to do. Okay, should not get confused between that one. So to, take down the new heading now, that is constructor chaining. Okay, new heading you take down as a constructor chaining, and under that you write down as the process of calling child class constructor to the process of calling child class constructor to parent class constructor. Okay, parent class constructor is known as constructor chaining. So what is the major difference between yesterday's and today's chaining? That is, it was called within the same class, but here we'll call from child class to parent class constructor explicitly. The process we call it as a constructor chaining. Got the clarity? Why do we require constructor chaining? Because constructor do not participate in inheritance. Means it will not come from parent class to child class. But still, if in case we want to execute the parent class constructor from child class, we can call and go to the parent class constructor. There we can execute it. So for an example, okay, before that, you write down the next point, that is as a note only, that is to achieve the constructor chaining, we have to make use of a super method. SUPER, open and close braces, super method. Remember, that is in previous classes we have seen that constructor will, JVM will automatically call a super method. That instead of automatically, if we do it manually, we call it as a constructor chain. Okay, for an example, I'll tell class called parent. Okay,
We have to make it.
Sorry,
We have to use super method. To achieve the constructor chaining, we have to
make use of a super method. SUPER, open and close braces. Okay, one parameter as constructor I have created, and I'll tell in age one more parameter as constructor I have created. I'll create a class. Okay, I'll tell class, I'll tell child. Okay, I'll tell extends parent class. Okay, and what I'll do here is I'll create a constructor of the child class, and I'll give the message as I'll tell us something called child default. Okay, similarly I'll tell string name child one param. Okay. I'll tell this one as something called string name comma int age. I'll tell child two param. Okay. You can see guys what is happening here. I have a parent class in which what I have done, I have called the parent class, means created the three parent class constructor and as well as three child class constructor. I'll create an object of a child class. Okay. You can see a child class and if I tell here as C. Now, do you think any error should come? No, right? Because when it makes a call, it will go to this particular class. From here, it will also call to this constructor. You can see here, output will come as parent default as well as the child default. Is it clear till here for you, everyone? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine then. Okay. Now, if in case, look at here. If you manually, if you make use of a super keyword also, then also no problem. Output will remain same. Why? Because using a super keyword, we are calling a parent class constructor. Okay, this is what we call it as a constructor chaining. No, you want to call a parameterized constructor means in the string, the super method pass some parameter. Can you see a string and stringer? Now, if I run this program, it will execute parent one param instead of default constructor. Can you see here? Parent one param. Okay, instead of this, you want to call two parameterize. I'll tell something of 55. And if I run, you can see here parent two param, it is getting executed. Is it clear?
Sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sir,
Good.
can you please do dry run, sir?
Sorry,
Dry run, sir.
run now.
Yeah.
This is output only.
No, I'm talking about dry run, like how it is executing and it is giving output.
Tracing, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see here, object of the child class I'm creating, I'm calling a default constructor. So it will come to the child class default constructor. So before executing this line will be executed where I'm using a super method. Super method means called parent class constructor, in which constructor two parameters constructor. So directly it will jump to the two parameters constructor. It will execute. Before executing, it will check is there any parent class. No parent class means what it will do? It will extend to the object class. Control will go to the object class default constructor. Again, it will come back to the same place. So what is output now? Parent to two param, and it will go back to the same place from where it was called. So this line is completed. It will execute the child default. So output is parent to param and child default. If I run the program, you can see I'm getting the expected output. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay, quickly copy, guys.
So what will be the difference when we write manually super method or giving input?
Means, can you repeat once again?
Manually means अगर super method हम manually लिख रहे हैं और नहीं भी लिख रहे हैं तो दोनों में क्या difference होगा? एक बार तो
see.
automatic call हो रहा है और एक बार अगर हम manually लिख रहे हैं तो दोनों में difference क्या है?
Okay. See here, super method, that is default super method, is automatically called by the JVM if you are not doing explicitly. If you are doing explicitly, we are calling it, first of all. Second thing is that JVM has no authority to call the parameterized constructor. It can call only default
Okay.
constructor, but we can call the parameterized constructor also.
Okay.
Okay. Any other doubts, guys? Please ask.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have a doubt in the local chaining only. So suppose that in the local chaining constructor, we have two constructor there. So the first constructor we are calling the second constructor, and can we call again the second constructor to the first constructor?
No. You'll get a cyclic constructor call like
Yes, sir.
You cannot call.
Iterative.
Yes. Make it fast, guys.
Done, sir, copy.
Done? Okay. Now, guys, what see there is one some of the interviews where I have seen such kind of a questions. What is that they have done is they'll give you a code. Okay. Recently FS 19 batch, for them also the question was asked on this one, that is constructor chaining and local chaining. What they have done is they have mixed both the programs, okay, constructor and local chaining, and they were asking the what is the predict the output of this one. So I believe you people understood what is local chaining and what is constructor chaining. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can I ask you question on this one? Okay, let me write a code. You just see what are the changes I'm going to do it here. Okay. So, okay. So let me come here. Okay. Tell me the output of this program. Okay. I'll come here. Otherwise, okay. Just tell me the output of this program, guys. See here, I am creating an object of the child class default constructor, and you can see I'm not calling any parent class constructor, and here I'm calling a local chain, this one. Can you please tell me the output of this program now?
Yes, sir. First it will print the parent 2 param, then parent 1 param, then parent default, and then child default.
Okay. Okay. Anyone has any problem with the answer what your friend has given? Or everyone believe that what he has given is the correct answer?
The last there will be no such child default actually, because
Child.
it is this Sachin, so it is calling string child and parameter also string name. So
Okay.
child default is not right.
Okay. Then what is the according to you output should be?
Sir, let me see the code, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, let me see the code, sir.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Right. Guys, others also please look at the code, and I want output, guys.
just scroll down, sir. Sir, are we calling the child making child object, sir?
Yes, boss. You can see here object of the child I'm creating, calling the constructor, and I'm just asking you the output of this one. We can't take full day, na? Please be quick. Okay, fine, guys. So, let me give the answer here. What your friend has told before, the answer is correct. Okay, what happens here is when you create an object of the child class, what I'm calling here default constructor. Control will directly jump to the default constructor. So before executing this constructor, it will check is there any parent class. Yes, it is there. Then what will happen? JVM will automatically make a super call here, and it will jump to this particular constructor. So before executing this one, I'm calling one more constructor within the same class. So one parameter constructor, it will come here. Before executing, I'm calling two parameters constructor. So immediately it will jump here. So here what happens here, before executing here, what is happening here, it will check is there any parent class? No. Then it will go to the object class default constructor. It will come back here. It will execute as parent2 param. It will go back to the same place. Parent1 param. Again, it will go back to the same place. Parent default. Again, it will come back to the same place. Again, it will be execute as child default. Okay. So output, let me show you that. If I run, can you see here? Is it getting as expected? Yes or no? Since here you have not written any, what is that super method, JVM will automatically put a super method. It will go to this parent class. Okay. Now quickly copy this, make the changes. Guys, we have to finish this constructor at any cost because I'm going to show this trial error multiple times. And from tomorrow, we can start with the other concept. Okay. Please be fast. Let me know if you have any doubts. Feel free to ask the questions.
Done, sir.
No, sir.
Completed. Output you have taken.
Yes, sir.
No, sir, please scroll up.
Sorry.
So not completed yet.
Okay, okay, make it fast. Be quick, guys. I'll show a few more.
Done, sir.
Okay. Uh, fine, guys. So let me make one few more changes in the program. Okay. Just carefully observe. Okay. Uh, okay. Now tell me the output of this program, guys. See, this remains same, and the changes I have done in this one. Or if you want to copy, then tell the output, then also is fine. You will copy the program first. Yeah, you do the same thing. Copy the program first, then you can easily trace and tell me the output. These questions they have asked, that is the reason I'm giving stress on this one. Make it quick. Guys, completed. Okay, what is output? Okay, someone is saying here as param 2, parent param 1, default child 2. Okay, okay. So, guys, can I tell the output or are you guys going to give me some output?
So 1 minute.
Okay.
The output will be the parent parent two param, parent one param, then child one param, then child two param.
Okay. Fine, guys. So let me do the training. Means tracing of this one. I'm calling a child two parameter. So it will come here. It will go to the child one. From here, it will go to the. Okay, so this one. So this one from here to here, here to here. Parent two, parent one, and parent default. From there, it will call the this one child one and child two. But child default is not going to be executed. Correct? Same thing you people told?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
then that is correct. Can you see here? Child default is not going to be executed. Yeah. Okay, copy down the output fast.
Done, sir.
Okay. Fine. So, guys, I believe you people got the clarity how we can give the combination of which one, that is constructor chaining and local chaining. So, any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
No? Okay, guys, fine. Now take down the next heading as abstraction. Next heading you take down as abstraction. Okay, this is the third pillar of object orientation. And below that you write down, it is nothing but a process of, it is the process of hiding the implementation, from the end user, hiding the implementation from the end user. Okay, see guys, basically what does an abstract means? It is nothing but the, see, you might have seen that I know the concept at abstract level means you know the what it is there, but it is abstract level means not complete information. Briefly you will not be understood what is that, only up to abstract level you will be knowing such concept, only we call it as a abstraction. So why do we basically use this abstraction concept is because, see here, sometimes what happens here is we will hide some features from the end user or the person who is going to use that application. For an example, why do we require such kind of example means concept? If you ask me, assume that clients reach out to you to develop a application, and you are aware of what and all features need to be developed in that particular application. Now, for an example, if I take the Gmail application, in the Gmail, what and all is there? Input inbox is there, outbox is there, send email is there, draft a message is there, schedule a email. All these features are there. Now, suddenly, client says that I want to release the product into the market immediately. But you will say definitely it is not possible to develop all the codes in such a short time of span, but you know the functionality. At that time, what will client will ask? Okay, sending a email, only that one particular functionality right now you develop and you immediately release, and other features you make it as an abstract. Means those feature will be there, but those feature will not be able to use by the end user. So what will do, you will hide those implementation from the end user. This concept only we call it as an abstraction concept. Am I clear till here, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now take down the next point as a note point you take down. Abstract is a keyword. Abstract is a keyword used to define the abstract class. Okay, abstract is a keyword which is used to define the abstract class. Next point, we cannot create a object of a abstract class. We cannot create a object of a abstract class. Next point to write down. Abstract methods are the special method. Abstract methods are the special methods which do not have a body. Abstract methods are the special methods which do not have a body. Okay. Next point to write down. To create a abstract method, we need to declare method as a abstract. We need to declare the method as an abstract. And put a semicolon on the method signature. Put a semicolon on the method signature without the body. Without the body. Without the body. Next point you write down, that is, since object can't be created for abstract method, since object cannot be created for an abstract method, sorry, abstract class, since the object cannot be created for abstract class, we can create a reference of a abstract class. We can create a reference of a abstract class. Okay. Next point you take down. You people are writing now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next point you take down as to provide the implementation for abstract methods. Provide the implementation for abstract methods. We need to extend the abstract class. We need to extend the abstract class to the child class. We need to extend the abstract class to a child class and override the abstract methods. And override the abstract methods. Okay. Now look at the screen, guys, what I'm doing here. This is just a normal class calculator. But for the same class, if I declare a keyword called abstract, here, what will happen? This class will become as a abstract class. Now, one more very important, just take one more note, then I'll tell you about explain you this word code. Okay, next point you take down as abstract class is a combination of abstract class is a combination of both concrete and abstract methods. Both concrete and abstract method. Okay. Now look at here, guys. I'll declare a method here as void add, and I'll tell here as sysout. Okay, I'll tell add. Now look at here. What is this? I have a method with the body. Okay. Such kind of a methods, we call it as a concrete method. Means a method along with the body is called as a concrete method. Now, similarly, I'll declare as what sub here. And if I don't give a body to this one, this will like throw me an error, because saying that for every method, there should be a body. You can see an error. What it is asking me? It is asking me to add a body here. So I don't want to give this body. I want to hide this implementation. So I'll declare this method as an abstract method. Okay, abstract method. Guys, understand this one very carefully. The same thing is there in the interface concept also. Small changes only. Okay, see here, a abstraction class is one such class which has the both the types of method. One is the concrete method, one is the abstract method. What does abstract method means? A method with no body. So how do we create abstract method? Whenever on the method signature, you should declare it as an abstract and put a semicolon with no body. Such method we call it as an abstract method. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, copy this one till here.
सर एब्स्ट्रैक्ट मेथड का कहाँ पर यूज होता है?
हर जगह जहां पे भी आपको हाइड करना होता है फंक्शनैलिटी। अभी सिनेरियो आपने दिया ना हमें कि जीमेल का सडनली एक फीचर थोड़े छोड़ के जल्दी रिलीज करो। अगर वो फीचर्स हमें रिलीज नहीं करना है, एक्सेस करना नहीं देना है एंड यूजर को, तो वहां पे हम ये मेथड यूज कर सकते हैं। और एक और है, सडनली एक नया फीचर ऐड करना है, तब भी ये दिखाता हूँ। When I start teaching about the code, I'll show you the all the possibility where we can use it. Okay.
Done.
Done na? Guys, completed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Great, fine. Okay, guys. Then you attend your class, Python class. Tomorrow we'll start the coding about this abstraction concept. It is one of the easiest concept only, so don't worry. So fine, guys. Let's wind up here. Tomorrow I'll take offline class, guys. I'll be there. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you.